Okay, that's a double word score for us, giving us a total of 16 points to your 8 points. So that puts us up a total of 98 to your 65. Way to go, partner. Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, sorry, I'm good. Just keep playing.
And speaking of job, Jose, how are things going down at the factory?
We weren't sure how to tell you guys these, but I got laid off from the factory a few months ago.
That's terrible.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man.
Thanks. With me looking for work and Margie working only part-time, we are a little bit behind on our bills, and the bank is threatening to foreclose our house.
Wow, well, sorry, we didn't know. But Carol and I were in a very similar situation about 6 months ago when my plant closed down and I had to go back to school in my new field. We were headed for foreclosure as well, but a friend of ours told us about a mortgage payment program that helped us get back on track with our payments.
Mortgage payment program?
Yeah, it's a program that helps people pay their mortgage and prevent foreclosures when things like this happen. It's offered by the North Carolina Housing Finance Agency and paid for with funds from the U.S. Treasury.
You mean there's a program that helps people pay their mortgages?
Yeah, it's called the NC Foreclosure Prevention Fund. And it helps people who may have fallen behind on their mortgage through being laid off or who have fallen behind due to temporary medical or financial setbacks. Sometimes even people who are self-employed can qualify.
Oh, that's great. My sister should know about this too.
What about me? I got laid off through budget cuts. Are we eligible?
Well, since the layoff is through no fault of your own, you just might qualify.
You guys seem to know a lot about the NC Foreclosure Prevention Fund. Tell us more.
Well, Angela, our housing counselor, she sat down with Carol and me and explained everything in detail so that we would know exactly what we would need to get through the application process.
The first thing you should know is that the North Carolina Foreclosure Prevention Fund provides mortgage payment assistance of up to $36,000 in times of hardships, like due to a job loss or other unexpected things, like a serious illness. Now, in order to qualify, you have to be looking for a new job or be taking a job training program.
So if we qualify, is there a fee associated with the money you receive?
Nope. The assistance comes in the form of an interest-free loan.
A loan? We can't even afford the one that we've got.
For this loan, no payments are due as long as you live in your house. For qualified individuals, you may get assistance for up to 36 months, depending on your situation. And if you live there for over 10 years, then the debt is canceled. And if you have to sell before the 10 years, then the only thing that you would have to repay is the amount that was used to pay on the mortgage. No interest.
That's great.
Yeah, and the thing about this program, it will make monthly mortgage payments directly to your lender for you, including any property taxes or homeowners association dues that you may owe. Better yet, the program can also make a one-time mortgage payment to bring your mortgage current for those who have had to get a new job or a changed profession and have maybe fallen behind on their mortgage while they were unemployed.
The program can also assist homeowners who've fallen behind on payments due to a divorce or the death of a spouse in some cases.
Wow, you guys really know your stuff.
Well, the program helped us out so much. We want to make sure that everyone we know knows about it too.
Well, what else do we need to know? Do we need any specific documents?
Yes, there are quite a few important documents that you're going to need to have with you when you see your housing counselor.
Like what?
Like your most recent mortgage statement, for one, and copies of your most recent bank statement, your federal tax return, and copies of your pay stubs from the last 60 days that you've worked, as well as any proof that you have of your homeowners association dues.
And your deed of trust and your promissory note. But those documents you can usually find in your mortgage closing papers. Jim and I weren't aware of that when we made our first appointment, and our application almost didn't get processed until we provided it.
Yeah, it's really important that you have all of your documents with you when you go.
Hey, even though there's lots of paperwork involved, don't be overwhelmed. The process goes by much quicker and easier if you have all your documents in order.
No one who's ever worked hard to build a home and a secure life for themselves or their family should ever have to face foreclosure due to job loss or lack of work or temporary illness, as long as there are programs like the North Carolina Foreclosure Prevention Fund.
That's right, absolutely.
Tell me, how do we get this mortgage assistance?
Just go online at www.ncforeclosureprevention.gov.
But we recommend you seek a nonprofit, HUD-approved housing counseling agency.
And how do we get in touch with one?
You just go to the website, or you can call them at 1-888-623-8631 for local agencies.
This has been fabulous. Jose and I can't thank you enough for telling us about the NC Foreclosure Prevention Fund. And I can't wait to tell my sister about it too.
Yeah. Jim and Carol, you have been a lifesaver. I mean, a home saver. Well, now let's go back to the game.
Okay.
Reinvestment Partners is a HUD-certified housing counseling agency. We produced this video to explain how homeowners struggling to pay their mortgage as a result of job loss may be eligible for assistance from the North Carolina Foreclosure Prevention Fund. If you need help, call our agency for an appointment at 919-667-1000 or visit our website at www.reinvestmentpartners.org.